Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching my video. Today we will be making this huge, wonderful doily. It is about 27 inches across or about 70 centimeters, and I used leftover acrylic yarns. The yellow yarn and the dark blue yarn, I used a little bit more, about 100 grams, 110 grams of yellow, about 100 grams of dark blue. But the rest of the colors you need very little yarn. And as you can see, the outer two layers of petals, the yellow and the dark blue, are in 3D. They stand up, they make a wonderful centerpiece on your table, and the inner part is flat, so you can put a cup of tea down, or your remote control, or your phone. So let's have fun crocheting this wonderful doily. Let's get started. Start by making 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make a slip stitch into the first chain. Start round 1. Chain 3, and then make 11 more double crochets into the circle. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Make 11 double crochets, so including the 3 chains we will have 12 double crochets. Finish round 1 with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Start round 2. Chain 3, and into the same stitch make a double crochet. Then make 2 double crochets in each of the next stitches. One, and into the same stitch the other one. And then again go to the next stitch and make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Altogether, including the chain 3, we will have 24 double crochets. At the end of round 2, make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. And start round 3. Chain 3, and make a double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 2, make a double crochet into the next stitch, and make a double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 2, and make a double crochet into the next stitch and into the next stitch. Chain 2, and repeat this pattern till the end of the round. We've made 12 groups of 2 double crochets with a chain of 2 in between. To finish round 4, make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Then make a slip stitch into the next double crochet and make a slip stitch into the chain space. Start round 4. Take a new color and pull it through. We will make puff stitches now. Pull a long loop. Then yarn over and pull a long loop through the chain space. Yarn over again, pull a second loop through the chain space, and yarn over and pull a 3rd loop through the chain space. Go through all of the loops and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chains. Repeat the puff stitch in all of the chain spaces. Yarn over once, pull a loop, yarn over twice, pull a loop, yarn over 3 times, pull a loop. Then this time we go through all the loops, but we leave 2 loops on the hook. Go through the 2 loops and make this time 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will repeat that puff stitch with 3 yarn overs. 1, 2, and 3. Pull through all loops except for the last 2 and make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 3 yarn overs. 1, 2, 3. Pull through all the loops except the last 2 and make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat that until the end of the round. At the end of round 4, make a slip stitch on top of the puff stitch and pull a new color through. I made a slip stitch into the top of my puff stitch and pulled a new color through. Start round 5 with a new color. Chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make a single crochet into the stitch above the puff stitch. Then make 7 single crochets into the next space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Make a single crochet into the stitch above the puff stitch and repeat. Chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make a single crochet above the puff stitch. Then 7 single crochets into the chain space, a single crochet into the puff stitch, and repeat with a chain of 8. To finish round 5, make a slip stitch into the first chain that we made. Start round 6 with 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 3 more trebles into the same chain space. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then into the same chain space, move over a little to the left, make 4 more treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then make a slip stitch into the 4th single crochet that we made into the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a slip stitch, chain 4, and then repeat 4 more trebles into the next chain space of 8. Four chains, and then 4 more trebles into the same chain space. Chain 4, and make a slip stitch into the 1, 2, 3, 4th single crochet that we made into the chain space, and then repeat with the chain 4 and the trebles with a chain space of 4. Repeat this pattern to the end of the round. Finish round 6 with a slip stitch into the 4th chain, and you can cut the yarn and pull it through. Then take a new color, start round 7. From the front, from the back to the front, and from the front to the back, go around the chain that we made, our first treble, and pull the yarn through, and then make a chain and make another chain. Then make 3 back post single crochet around the next trebles from the back to the front, from the front to the back. Pull the yarn through and make a single crochet, and make the second time from the back to the front, from the front to the back, make a back post single crochet, and then around the 3rd treble another back post single crochet, chain 4, and repeat. Make 4 back post single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and repeat. Make 4 back post single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 4, make 4 back post single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and chain 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To finish round 7, I made my chain and then make a slip stitch into the first single crochet we made above the 4 chains right here. Make a slip stitch and then make 3 more slip stitches. We made 3 more back post single crochet, slip into the first one, the second one, and the third one, and make a slip stitch into the chain space. Start round 8, chain 3, and made 6 more double crochet into the chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We make always 7, so we have 7 now, including with a chain. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go to the next space and make 7 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 3, and then start again with 7 doubles into the next chain space, then chain 3 and repeat with 7 doubles in the next chain space. Finish round 8 with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. start round 9. In round 9 we will crochet the first 2 and the last 2 together, chain 2, and then double crochet into the second stitch. Because we only chained 2, we have only 1 stitch left. Now double crochet 3 into the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, then double crochet the last 2 together, double crochet but don't finish it, leave 2 loops on the hook, double crochet into the last stitch, pull through 2, and then pull through 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the chain space, chain 3, double crochet the first 2 stitches together, go into the first double crochet and don't finish it, leave 2 loops on the hook, double crochet into the second, pull through 2 and then to 3, then make 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches and double crochet the last 2 together and chain 3, single crochet into the chain space and chain 3, and start by double crocheting the first 2 stitches together again, and repeat this pattern until the end of the round. Here are our 12 leaves. Let's finish round 9. Remember we crocheted the first 2 stitches together, so we will make our slip stitch in the 1, 2, into the 3rd stitch, 1, 2, and on top where we double crochet the 2 stitches together. Start round 10, and we will reduce again, 2 chains and a double crochet into the next stitch, a double crochet into the next stitch, and double crochet the next 2 stitches together, chain 3, single crochet into the first chain space, chain 3, single crochet into the second chain space, chain 3, double crochet the next 2 stitches together, make a double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet the next 2 stitches together, chain 3, single crochet into the first chain space, chain 3, single crochet into the second chain space, chain 3, and repeat the pattern. Finish round 10 with a slip stitch again into the 3rd stitch, 1, 2, 3, and start round 11. Chain 2, and this is the last decrease. Make a double crochet, unfinished, leave 2 loops on the hook, and then make a 3rd unfinished double crochet, 3 loops on the hook, pull through all 3, chain 3, single crochet in the first chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3. Now we crochet those 3 stitches together, unfinished double crochet, 2 loops on the hook, in the next stitch unfinished double crochet, 3 loops on the hook, in the 3rd stitch unfinished double crochet, 4 loops on the hook, pull through all 4, 1, 2, 3 chains, single crochet into the first chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, single crochet in the next chain space, chain 3, and double crochet the 3 stitches together. 1, 2, and 3, and repeat till the end of the round. At the end of round 11 I made 1, 2, 3 chain spaces, and where I would make the 4th chain space, make a half double crochet instead. Yarn over once, go to the top of your leaf, pull the yarn through once, and then pull through a new color and pull through all 3. Start round 12. Chain 1 and make a single crochet into the chain space. Chain 3, skip over the leaf into the next chain space, make a single crochet, and do the same thing all the way around. Chain 3, single crochet into the next chain space, chain 3, single crochet into the next chain space, and so on. When you get to the leaf, just skip over it into the next chain space. For the last chain, make a half double crochet into the single crochet. Start round 13, and we will be making the same thing. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go into each space with a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in each space. I've made altogether 48 spaces, and I chained 3. Now make a slip stitch where the 3 loops go into the half double crochet. And start round 14. Make a chain, and then it's a little tight, go into the same loop where where we just made the slip stitch, and make a single crochet. Chain 7, then skip over the next 2 chains and make a single crochet in the single crochet. Chain 7, and then skip over the 2 chain spaces and make a single crochet, and repeat that until the end of the round. Finish round 14 with a slip stitch into the chain space, into the single crochet, excuse me, and then pull a new color through. Go into the chain space, pull a new color through. Chain 3, that's our round 15. 1, 2, and 3. Make 7 more double crochets into the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 8 double crochets including the chain 3, and now always make 8 double crochets into each chain space. Always 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make 8 double crochets in each chain space. I made 24 groups of 8 double crochets each. Now I make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain and pull a new color through. Start round 16. Chain 3, Then make 7 double crochet into the back loop of each of the previous double crochet. We will always make 8 double crochets, but we already made the chain, so that counts as a double crochet. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Now I will make a elongated front post, half double crochet, go from the front to the back and from the back to the front and pull a long loop through. It has to be very long. Then pull through all 3 loops and then continue with the pattern. Make 8 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and make an elongated front post, half double crochet, and continue with the pattern until the end of the round. Make 8 double crochet and a front post, half double crochet. I've made the 8 double crochet and I finished the round with a front post, elongated, half double crochet. Pull through all 3 loops and then make a slip stitch into the 3rd chain and pull in the color that I previously used. And I will repeat round 16 2 more times. Round 17 and round 18 will be the same thing. I will chain 3 to start and make 7 more double crochets, then the front post into the previous front post. I made the 7 double crochet, the chain counts as the 8th one, and then make a front post, half double crochet, go around this front post we did, pull along again, pull through all 3, and then make the 8 double crochets again. And then in the next round use this color again and change it to this color. I almost finished round 18, and I made round 17 and 18 exactly the same way as I did round 16 with 8 double crochet and the front post, half double crochet. Let's start round 19. Thank you so much for watching part 1. Please watch part 2 for round 19 to 33. Bye bye. See you soon.